friends. I was at Aldi the other day and I found this jar of cookie spread. And I thought, can you be quiet for a second, honey? I found this jar of cookie spread and I thought that it would make a really good alternative to peanut butter for those who are allergic to or simply don't like peanut butter. So today we're going to do cookie butter filled chocolate bars. So come and I'll show you how we do that. Okay, so what I've got here is an ice cube tray that I found at a dollar store. And it's the kind of ice cube tray that freezes in long sticks so that you can put them in your water bottle and have cold water all the time. And I thought this would make a really good mini chocolate bar mold, like single serving size. So the first thing we're going to do is take our tempered chocolate and we're going to fill up all of these cavities. And this is probably going to get quite messy, but that is okay. Yeah. Thumbs up if you have kids and you entertain them with wooden spoons and stuff while you're in the kitchen. So we're just going to fill this up, spread it into all of the cavities, or as many of them as we can anyway. The chocolate's getting a little bit thick, but I think it should be fine. Yes, darling, mum. Okay, we might miss one at the end, that's okay. And then we're going to tap this down, get it into all of the little nooks and crannies in the bottom, and then we're going to tip it over and tip out as much of that chocolate as we can. And it's a little bit thick, so I'm going to have to give it a good wobble. Okay, so once you've got a good bit of the chocolate out and there's a bit of a coating in there, you want to put this in the fridge and put the rest of this chocolate back into your bowl. Okay, so once your chocolate is set, you can start to add the cookie butter. So what I have here is I've put the cookie butter into, not all of it, obviously, some of it, into a little Ziploc baggie and put it in some hot water just from the tap, just to get it to soften up a bit so that it's easier to get into the molds without sort of smearing it everywhere and compromising the seal of the chocolate. So I'm just patting that dry on some paper towel now, and I'm just going to cut the little corner here off, and then we're just going to add this in to our molds. And we definitely don't want to overfill this, because if we overfill, that's where we will run into issues with sealing it with the rest of the chocolate. So once that's done, we'll tap it down. These two end ones could have just a little tiny bit more. I'm just going to put this in the freezer for a few seconds for that to firm up before we put the rest of the chocolate over top, because if we don't get it to firm up first, then when we put the chocolate on, it will just smush up the side. Alright, that didn't take very long at all, so now the last thing to do is just add the top, which is, or it's going to be the bottom when we turn it out. So take the rest of your chocolate, add it on. Yes, darling, Mum. Once again, bit of a tap down. And you can use your palette knife to straighten it up a little bit. Make sure that all the gaps are filled. Oops. Okay. Back into the fridge to set up. Okay, so then hopefully once they're all set up, we should just be able to tip the mold over and pop them out. Just like ice cubes. Chocolate ice cubes, of course, which are better than regular ice cubes. Oop, that one got a bit broken. That's okay. Okay. So, as you can probably see, maybe this light is so terrible today. My chocolate was a bit thin and it was a little bit thick in some places. As in the consistency was thick, so not all of the air bubbles got out. But that is okay. To clean up, we're just going to take our chocolate knife and trim off any excess bits around the outside. And then to wrap it, as you can see, my praline foils from Easter are too small. So what I did was I attached two together, and we can just fold that around like this. Like this. And there we have our very own cookie butter filled chocolate bar. Let's do one more. And there you have it. So I'm going to do a couple more of the better looking ones of these in the foil. And then we better taste it, right? So I think these turned out really cute. I think they look kind of, you know, semi-legit for a homemade chocolate bar. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to get some bigger foils if we're gonna carry on doing things like this. Let me know if you like this and if you want to see more chocolate bar videos. Let's taste anyway. We will taste this one that got a little bit broken and messed up, because it will still taste good. It's very rich. You definitely only need a small one. This cookie butter has a sort of gingerbready flavor to it, which I don't actually hate with the chocolate. I'm not a huge fan of gingerbread, but I think it kind of goes all right. So obviously you can use any kind of cookie butter you have or like. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys for today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.